In this video, I'm going to show you how you can prevent spam from happening on your own PHP website. So I'm building this website from scratch, so I haven't used any framework or anything like that at all. And I have so this is my blog, for example, and over here you can leave comments. And I just implemented this, and in the first day I got a lot of spam, and I need a way to filter it out relatively easy and without me having to sort everything manually. So, for example, I've worked with WordPress before, and WordPress comes with a plugin called Akismet. I think I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And you can just turn it on and sign up for it first, and then turn it on, and then it will do everything for you. So I was looking into a solution for that as well, but I don't have WordPress, so I can't install any plugins like that. But Akismet also has a low-level API, which you can use if you're building your own website like me. But it's pretty low level. That means that you have to do a lot of stuff to get it working. My website's built in PHP. So over here they link to a couple of PHP classes already available, which you can use, which you can download. And I'm using this one. And let me show it over here in the code how it looks like. Okay, so this is a function which handles adding a comment. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna add it anyway, but depending on if it's spam or not. So over here we make a new array. We fill it with a bunch of stuff about the comment. So this is the stuff that's being filled in over here, yeah, including the IP and the user agent and some other things. And we make the request over here, and this is all handled by the class which you can download at the link. You can download it over here. All the links are in the description, by the way. I'll link to this file. I'll give a download link in the description, and I'll also add this link where you can read everything I'm just saying, and with some example codes and stuff. So if you look at the code, first it checks for errors because you need an API key, which is free, by the way. You can just sign up at the website and you'll get a key. And so first it checks for a couple of errors, and at the end, and here if it passes all those checks, it is gonna check if it's spam. It does it at the Akismet, so they have all the they have big servers set up for checking if it's spam or not, and they have all this really complicated stuff. And we just submit a comment, and if Akismet thinks it's spam, I'm not gonna approve it. I am gonna add it to my database because I add all my comments. But I'm only gonna mail it when it's not spam. So if it's spam, it's gonna do this, and if it's not, it's gonna do this. So so I approve it here, which means that it's gonna get displayed automatically. And I also I mail myself a copy of the comment, which looks like something like this. It's just a print of all the information, so I can monitor what's getting on my blog and what's not. So yeah, that function is over here, by the way. I'll link to it. This is all on GitHub, so you can check all the code out if you want. So basically that's it. I'll test something out right now to see if it works. So this is in my live blog. And by the way, I built all the interaction using Ajax. So all the processing happens in this PHP file, but Ajax handles everything quite nicely. So let me just check if it works. Yeah, it says your comment has been added. Let me check it. Yeah, it's over here. So now I'm gonna remove from and I also get a mail. That means that Akismet hasn't flagged it as spam yet. So oh, by the way, that was another visitor. If you want to learn more about the bell, you should check out my other videos. I'm gonna delete it right now. Let me see. Is this my? Oh, here you can see all the spam, by the way, that's getting on my blog. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna delete this over here. So basically that's it. If you have any question, feel free to ask, and you can also comment me on my blog because that should not be flagged as spam.